A year ago, I dropped a video called The Hells Angels Meet the Ruff Ryders, over 850,000 views, and all of a sudden in the last couple of days, I've been getting hit with so many trolls shooting at me, shooting at the Ruff Ryders, talking about the Hells Angels, how they would never check in. So I want to revisit this and break it down, and we get into it on this episode of Demons Row TV. And no, yeah, we ghosting, baby. Big shout to the ghosts and the ghostettes. Welcome to Demons Row TV, the holy grail of MC culture, where we cover everything motorcycle club involved. I'm Sos the Ghost. I'm your host for the evening. And first things first, I want to give a big shout to the Ruff Ryders. A lot of y'all would not have the heart to sit down with the Hells Angels and talking about open up shop in a territory when they have never met you in your life, when you're in their clubhouse, when you're surrounded. If you've never been in those type of sit downs, to talk down on somebody for being in that situation, you know nothing about MC culture. The past couple days, I've got over 15,000 views on an old video that I dropped last year. So many people talking down on the Ruff Ryders, talking down on me, talking down on the culture in general, talking about how they would open up regardless, they're not going to answer to anybody. We're going to break down all of this. I have a lot of comments, and the people that have been saying what they've been saying, I'm going to address them personally, and we're going to get into it. But the first thing I want you to do, like we always do on this channel, is to hit me with that pound ghosting. And that lets me know you're alive and well, sitting on tools, doing what you do, or just part of the Demons Row community. One of my ghosts. Big shout to all my new subscribers. Welcome to the row. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you get the notification. Follow my other page, the Sos the Ghost page. I got a lot of footage up riding with the brothers. Thank you to everybody that's been supporting the Demons Row clothing. They fly off the shelf. It's amazing when your dreams come true. Follow me on Parler and Instagram at Demons Row, at Sos the Ghost _, and let's get into it. If you haven't seen the video that I did, Hells Angels Meet the Ruff Ryders, check that video out. I dropped a lot of knowledge on when you're first opening up shop. I broke it down from the clips that they were saying. I would hear something, stop it, address it. Like, you can learn a lot from that video. That is my #1 rated video, over 850,000 views. If you watch Demons Row TV, you know I'm about uplifting the culture. I did not like the reception that the Ruff Ryders got off this video. Somehow people in the comments are making it out to be a bad thing that the Ruff Ryders had to sit down with the Hells Angels in Arizona. It takes a lot of heart to be able to sit down with a 1% club. Do not minimize that. And it's like, because they were having a good time and joking while they were talking about the situation, a lot of people talked down on them, talked bad about them, made it like they were soft. Like, how are you soft if you sitting there going to somebody else's territory, to their clubhouse, and having a sit down with them? They had a sit down with 81. They had a sit down with the other Ruff Ryders that are 1% clubs. That's not easy to do. If you know this culture, you know that's a sticky situation, that anything could happen. So just because people are joking about an old story, which many hood people do, if you talk about any story from the past that was like something where you could have got hurt or was a dangerous situation, a lot of people make light of it because they got out of it okay. that doesn't make you soft. So the first clown is Albert Campos. He said, I don't know who joins motorcycle clubs, but don't do it. It's weak as fuck and shows you are a follower who doesn't understand what motorcycling is about. Stick with buddies and represent nothing but good times. Now, first off, if you want to live the lifestyle of a lone wolf, motorcycling, I don't know who calls it motorcycling. That shows you that it's probably just a straight up troll, not somebody from the culture. But if you want to live that lifestyle of being a lone wolf, don't put down people in MCs. You're not better than anybody in the MC just because you decided to stay by yourself, riding by yourself lonely and shit, not getting no girls. Saying that someone's a follower because they join the MC does not make sense, because a lot of people that join MCs wind up taking position, wind up becoming leaders. I became more of a leader joining clubs. Before all of this, I was constantly in some mess. So MCs have fixed a lot of people's lives. MCs have took people out of gangs and made their lives better. So Albert Campos, you're a clown. Angel Mendoza. So if I want to ride my faking motorcycle and want to add a symbol on my own on my jacket, I got to ask for permission, GTFO. Listen, Angel, since you think it's so funny, take whatever logo that you think is the best, put it on the back of your cut and go ride. Go learn the hard way, because I put out this info to teach people so that they can learn, so they don't get caught up in situations. If you need any patch ideas, I got you. I got you, Angel. MX8. It's always somebody with some weird troll type name, a sucker. Sounds like a bunch of immature men who got beat up in high school. Get a life. You guys just sound stupid. So basically, like, you calling them dumb, they're talking about a real situation that happened. Yeah, they're joking around or whatever, but you would never be in that situation, because a person like you that's not even real enough to put your profile pic behind what you say would never be able to sit down with a true 1% club and have a sit down. So you calling them stupid and high school boys and all that, you not built like that. Rand Kane. These ladies make me laugh. Check in with another lady that runs the neighborhood. If you're part of a club, buy a lot of tampons. Puss, don't make me laugh, ladies. Like, this is just, you know what I mean? Like a cornball just jumping on the internet, just being corny. Like, reality Allah. So he calls himself Allah. Crip and Blood is not a good example, because as a Blood, you know not to enter Crip Hood and vice versa unless you want static. That checking in sounds like some gang. We're bike enthusiasts. We like riding for fun/reckless. F being in a club, for one, I don't answer to anybody and never will. And listen, I get it. If you're not involved with it, I get it. But if you're gonna throw on patches that look similar to it, and what I said is about the Crip and Blood, it is a good example, because it don't matter if you're a Crip or Blood. If you put on one of those colors and you go in the wrong neighborhood, the same thing is going to happen. So the same thing involves MCs. If you throw on the wrong patches, the wrong colors, and think you can go anywhere, the same thing is going to happen. It doesn't matter if you're a motorcycle enthusiast or what you call yourself. And the reason why I did it is to teach people so that they don't get caught up in these type of situations. Stuart Owens, non-affiliates still rule. We eat these gangs for lunch. So he's calling it gangs. And listen, there was a lot of suckers like this in the comments. I'm not going to read every comment, but this was the gist of a lot of comments. It was a lot of trolling, and I haven't addressed trolls in a long time. Lately, I just block them or just hide user from channel so that their comments, they can still comment, but nobody's seeing it. But it's like, you could say your point. You don't have to agree. Nobody's gonna block you for disagreeing, but just openly hating and just saying dumb shit and trolling, it's not gonna get you nowhere. It's just corny, you know what I mean? So honestly, I don't know why in the past couple days this video has gotten so many views, so many comments, and I did it a year ago and it had a lot of views already, but just in the past couple of days, I don't know what happened with the algorithm or what it is, but this thing is pushing close to 1 million, and for some reason this video has a lot of trolls. This week's certified ghost goes out to Pastor Sean Moon, the founder of the Rod of Iron Riders. He does the show, The King's Report. He's a pastor, but also he's been on Vice. They try to vilify him as a gun cult because in his congregation, he teaches to use firearms. He teaches the martial arts. Amazing, amazing dude. Check out his channel. My brother, you are a certified ghost. So if you know anybody that's certified ghost or ghost step material, hit me in the comments. Send an email to demonsrow@gmail.com. Send me a couple of pics, a bio, and some footage riding, and you could be featured next. I want to give light to everybody in the culture. Get your Demons Row clothing, and thank you for tuning in to Demons Row TV, the holy grail of MC culture. Like, subscribe, and comment. And oh yeah, we ghosting, baby.